Hello. How goes? How's it going, everyone? Hi, Rexy. You got here pretty early, Rexy, I see. It's almost as though you knew I was going live, huh? A little bit early. How are you doing now? Happy Saturday. I apologize if there's any background noise. There's like a... I don't know what it is, like a Christian, like, fun day or something going on nearby. It's really loud and lots of loud music and stuff, so... I don't freaking know. But it is what it is. They got ice cream and stuff, though. I'm so jelly. I want some of their ice cream. You know, like an ice cream van. Just right there. Taunting me outside my window. Unbelievable. But yeah. I'm back in... Well, I'm in the saloon right now. I don't remember where this is. You'll give me some ice cream? Really? Just for me? Aw. You're so sweet, Zooey. You left a tab open, that's why? Oh, okay, I see. Well, good morning. Oh, hi. Good morning to you too, Zooey. This must be very early for you. Yeah, you'll give me nice. I did have a jam donut earlier for breakfast. It was pretty nice. Nearly 7 a.m. Have you slept? Or... like, are you waking up early? Or are you still up? It's the of the plap flap variety. Excuse you. I see. You woke up at 5 a.m? I could never. Far too early. Yeah, I did a bit of farming of dungeon, by the way. And look, I got myself a cool poncho. Isn't it cute? Look, I got myself a poncho from dungeon. It's pretty nice. Now I'm like one of the locals. Wearing a local dress. Well, maybe not local to here, I guess. I'm in America at the moment, Zooey. Everyone here speaks with American accents. It's scary. There's this... I'm in the Wild West. It's the middle of the night. So it's gonna be pretty chilly out there, I imagine. So the poncho will help, certainly. Don't get shot. Everybody here has a gun. But don't worry, I am a weeb. So I'll just like block the bullets with my katana. You know? That's all I need, right? I'll just block the bullets or slice them in half so they go either side of me and kill someone behind me instead. You know? That's all you need to keep safe in America. That definitely works. Exactly. No need to question it. My logic is sound. I like this saloon though. I kind of logged out here last night and it's funny. I logged in a little while ago, so I could get the poncho, right? And while I was cute, I was just sat here like this, and while I was waiting for the dungeon to pop, someone else logs in, right, sitting here as well. They're like, didn't expect to log in the lap of a bunny girl. Such degeneracy in this saloon, I swear. It's pretty nice though in here. I like her like her outfit. That's nice. You got something I can sit on? Oh, I hope it's comfy. Look at this place, Dewey. It's the Wild West. We're in America now. Your face? I don't know. Would that be comfy for you? Oh shit, I can go through this door. Oh, it's the dude in jail, actually. The one that we arrested. Surely, yeah, the dude's friends are out of jail. Oh, yeah, he is. He is in jail. Look at him. Ha! The guy we arrested last night, or we got arrested last night. Come here to laugh at you while you can piss off. Okay. If you're suffocating, it's very comfy. Noted. I'll keep note of that. I'll try my best. I got them ties on me, you know? Yeah, this trader wants to speak to me. Wow, this guy's selling me some weed. Awesome. Alright, I need to head back over to the next village over. The place looks a lot nicer in daylight. At nighttime, it's a little... how would you say? Depressing. Oh, it's this town over here I need to go to. I'm really good at directions, as you can tell. Hopefully, we can finally get back on track, as it were. Back to where we were trying to go. We were trying to go see Erinville's mom, basically. And we got sidetracked by this whole business with the police and the corruption with the deputy. Had to get the deputy arrested. It was like a whole ordeal, you know? I'm gonna return the bracelet to Namika and get on our way. There she is. Here's your bracelet, Namika. Thank you so much. This was more than just a gift. It was part of me. Something. Wicklamat is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintance. Erinville is such a fucking tsundere sometimes. Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond. I can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something was sus about him. An easy claim to make a gift with the gift of hindsight. Reminds you of Samaj. Samid. Oh, it's the two people that were in jail. If it wasn't for you believing Zakoa... I didn't really believe Zakoa. It was more Aaronville. I just wanted to barge in there and kill all of the bandits. But, you know, Aaronville's like, no, we gotta get him arrested. Ugh. That's still not my style. We never gave up hope that Sako would find a way to get us out. I'm sure you didn't. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now. Some outlaws might see us an easy target. We dispense our own justice here. See, that's the thing, right? So that in their culture here, they have the law, but they have the old law where they can challenge each other to a pistol duel. Like, I could have just done that surely and killed the guy, you know? We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us again, right? You guys do that. I hope not to meet you again. Yeah. We owe you a great debt. One of these days I'll repay it. Oh, I hope we never meet again. This whole, like, little side adventure of, you know, with the deputy being corrupt, I could have done without. I'll find a quiet place to rest. Okay, Namagat. Hold on to that bracelet. Don't lose it. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Sui. This is the part you skipped? Oh, I see. I can understand why you'd skip this bit. It's a bit like fillery compared to the rest of the story. Something about the tracks being damaged last quake. Oh, so the train is damaged after all that? An earthquake? It must have happened when we were still down south. There's been quite a few tremors of late. Rather a large one struck not long before you two arrived. Well, thank you, Zooey. At any rate, you want to know when the service will resume, you could speak to the station master yourself. Let's do that. Zooey. That's so unlike you. How could you? My poor back. Fuck. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout, Mr. Zooey. God damn it. Baka. Goddamn right. I forget you have so many channel points. Hi, Aurora. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays. No, I wouldn't imagine so.
Skill issue.
So you skill issue me?
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
Betrayal.
I'll take the head pats. Honk.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
No one likes the spring.
Oh well?
Oh well? This dude is having a bad day.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
How bad was the track
I'm
damage?
afraid so. Too few hands for too much work.
Well, it sounds like I'm gonna have to help them fix the
It's
train.
time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony. We would have been in Tuliolal at the time.
We were.
If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Maybe it was a ceruleum explosion. There's so many ceruleum mines around here.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
Dynamite! Oh, I
What
see
about
what you
my
did.
friend? If you'd rather strike
After
out
the
on your own,
cutscene.
I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Someone's digging.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way.
I won't remember your name,
Please.
Shenza.
If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
Well, you know, I guess it comes with the territory.
There they are. That's them, the 2 volunteers.
This is all the people?
Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe.
Like,
And this
the
grizzled
what?
mug is Zapia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Something the matter?
He remembers them? Well, I remember them. What? Are you a fan of trolleys? You met people like this in the
They're
first?
fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our ceruleum-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
I'll think about it.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to
They're all
fashion
so
new
American
railroad
here.
ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piatayonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first. Come on, no time to waste.
You're the one wasting my time. What the hell? Hi, Shinobi. Hello, hello. Okay, Zui, I got you. Hold up. Wah, 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 wah. I started Zui. Thank you for the routine. Mwah. Wah. You missed the streams? You're not used to it? Oh, it's okay. I've been streaming a lot and I'm very early too. Well, Aaronville? I suspect they have a dim view of the railroads. One with nature. The Pyrianunanan Plain. The Pyrianunanan Plain. I cannot pronounce anything in this area. It's like Welsh or something. Why is this place harder to pronounce than it was in the not Yakta. What was the other place called? I don't know. The southern part of Tural. There's another station on the way. Be sure to drop in and the train will be in the depot. I'm quite taken by the sleek design of the head end myself. Enough jabbering. Thanks to these two, we finally got some real work to do. Let's get to it. So many hard places to pronounce. I've been doing okay, I think, with the pronunciations up until this area. I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. The struggle is real. Gonna get some food? No problem, Shinobi. Where's something appropriate for some hard work on the railroad? That's the train, is it? It do look train-like. It's very flat on the front. It's very flat on the front. I thought it was supposed to be sleek. I must confess, it's an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods through the wilds now. Right. Mawateso-san should be northeast of here. Fuck me, these names. Wah. Oh, wow, trees? No way. Wah. Ah, the village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I never had direct dealings with the people of Mawateso-san. But I do know their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Are these supposed to be like the Native Americans? Is it? Culture-wise? Oh, it's skipping. It's skipping. I was trying to adjust my pillow on my chair for my back. The waters nearby are pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. You look very similar to the sheriff, I must say. I am Hawato, chief of Mawaso-san, and this is my son Shepeto. Enjoy game, you must get up and shower, no problem. Enjoy being productive. I'm being productive. Right now. This is me being productive. I thank you for the warm welcome and apologies for the sudden intrusion. I'm Walika, station master of Zaktaral Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks and we require timber to make repairs. This is Ashelia and Erinville who have volunteered to assist us. You've got a most curious air about you, of oil, steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of pine, but not of the Torali sort. They got a good nose on them. I gather you're not from these lands? I hail from Eorzea. Truly. I would love to know more about you and your lands. And the lands you've seen. I'm told your people and your traditions, you hold them in the highest. Yet I gather you are curious about others as well? But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso, in particular, have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetso teaches all these things and more. It is for that reason I believe that we're tuned to the shifting winds around us. It means leader of souls in the Hetsaro tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetsaro. Here we took the Runrik for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of Aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influence. That said, there are certain things that are giving us pause. I imagine the ceruleum stuff. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. We'd be glad to. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests that come such a long way. My shoulder is really fucked up. I don't know what I did to it, guys. First neck, now shoulder. Well, it's kind of both, really. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Wrongreek have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic as of late. A stableman near Hotsowi mentioned that. Do you know what's caused this? We have our suspicions, but others were drawn to this land by ceruleum. It's gone under a transformation. And the railroads are part of that. As strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronrik are sensitive creatures. The roar of a train as it thunders through the plains may cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influence, but in this we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetsaro, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Vau Koana. Vau Koana, you say? We only know him through rumors, but he's apparently, how shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency and derail at the detriment of all else. Yeah, he's gonna need to fix his reputation, I think. Mind your tongue, Shepato. He's not wrong, that's how he was. There's a grain of truth to the rumors. He's not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. He's a passionate man who cares for his people like his sister. Is that so? That's certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Ashelia fought beside Vau Koana in the right of succession. I'll take her word over rumors. You took part in the right of succession? You're that close to the Dawn servants? I was grateful for any help, but I had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. Shrugs. The succession of Dawn servants filled us with with an uncertainty for the future. But there's certainly much we don't know. It seems news doesn't travel fast out in this desert. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds, that we might see what Vakwana for who he truly is. I can get him to visit out here, I'm sure. Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful he'll do the same. One day, take me to a spa so I can relax and no injuries. Honestly, I could do it at a spa. Like, just someone stand on my shoulders, please. Just like, get all the knots out. There's so many knots in my shoulder. Just step on me, god damn it. Thank you for hearing our lane concerns. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Take all that you require. We're terribly grateful. We promise we'll keep the Ronreek foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. And we'll seek Volkoana's counsel, too. My thanks again for your time and timber. Well, they are a very agreeable people, weren't they? I was worried we were gonna have to have an argument or something. And they would have us going back and forth, doing all sorts of things just to gain their trust. This is more than enough. We'll need to transport it, which will be a bit more involved. Did you not think of a way to transport things? Mind here, Spell. I'll get a few more hands. And Ronreek. I'm gonna hit level 100 pretty soon. And all this XP that I'm getting from the MSQ is starting to go... It will start going to waste. What am I gonna do? We should get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. You have 2 minutes to complete the task. Gosh, this reminds me of World of Warcraft for some reason, the way I'm carrying this. Da, 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 da. Warrior of Light strong. I really like the OST of this area, though. It reminds me so much of Crisis Core, which is one of my favorite Final Fantasy OSTs. That should be enough. It was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. You listen to Shadowbringer and Endwalker theme daily? Yeah, it's pretty good. We'll see to the rest. Once we've repaired the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. As much as I'd like to make it so, there aren't a lot of spots available. We can just sit in the what you call it, locomotive, right? You'll have to wait for one after, I'm afraid. You'll be riding free of charge. That's fine. I suppose. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. Noika will be driving. No engineer compares to her. The only work we should be worried about is our own, Chenza. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. What I can tell from the map, by the way, the train seems to lead outside of the region. Like, surely the train isn't just going to take us from here to here and to a town there. So, like, is there another zone after this? Because I didn't see one on the map. There's like nothing out here. This bike, I don't know why, this bike fits in so well into the aesthetic of this area, doesn't it? Wow. It really does. Even though Endwalker makes you cry a bit, and like the journey since AR until Ultima Thule, yeah. I'm glad we're on a new journey now, though. You're using your ARR horsies. I never really liked them. Their animations always were a bit stiff for me. Had your fill of the sights? Well, they appear to be almost finished. Several cutscenes will play in sequence, huh? Oh, by the way, do you like my daytime outfit? So I have the poncho for when it's like dark and cold, but I thought this would be nice because it's like hot outside, you know? In the desert. Because it's basically like, you know the way on the outfit I've been wearing the whole time has like the chest strap here, and then a coat? It's basically like, just as though I took the coat off, you know? Is what it's like. Is what I figured anyway. Cute. Thank you. This must be what trains were like in Garland.
A glorious grand machine indeed.
It's
I
very
hope Mika is
grand.
able to secure a seat.
It's bleeding massive, innit?
Here she comes!
Bye, train. Don't have anything happen to you while you're gone. No wonder there's no space. They only have like one passenger carriage. You know, I've played Transport Fever and they don't have nearly enough carriages.
Much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
You're welcome.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
I wonder if it's
Railroads are
better
a
than
somewhat
like a
recent addition to
steam
Tral.
engine. A
As
steam
it
locomotive.
stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yasolani.
Why do they look like
From
the
an
trolley area guy?
operations standpoint, we
Yeah,
still
that's
have
what the
some
Warrior
stuff
Light
to
said. That's
There's
why she said,
always
like,
some
do you like
problem
trolleys?
or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
Should probably get the railroad built. Like extend it down towards Tuliolao. So you can build a station like for like where the bridge is, you know?
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yasolani.
Yasolani. Is that where we're
When it
heading?
returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
I knew something would happen.
Not another one? You can't be serious.
Why is it getting so dark? This is no earthquake. What are they all looking at?
Have mercy.
Oh. Well.
What in the flying? What's happening? Oh, the train. Nitobekwe and the others.
Is that about where the town is?
My home lies that way as well.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Get on the fastest mount we got. Wow, this probably has to do with the Golden City, huh? Oh shit. Oh shit. It's a fucking invasion force. They're heading straight for Tuliolao.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliolal?
Oh, which way do we go? Do we help this way or do we go back and help the city? We need to follow the airship. Zeralja's probably on that ship. It's okay. We'll come back for for your hometown. Right now, we gotta make sure the Dawn Servant is safe. Everyone should be back in the town, right? Fucking hell, the city's under attack.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
We don't have any ships that are capable of getting up there.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
I'm sorry, Kral, you don't look very intimidating with your paintbrush. This is fucking Fantasy Star, like, what is this?
But they're not men.
We're suddenly in Phantasy Star Online, guys.
Someone help me, please! Oh, oh.
Fuck me. I thought he was gonna make it. No. He wouldn't have made it anyway. Hmm? What on earth?
What did it just do?
I was wondering.
Thank you.
Okay, it's Bakul Jaja.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
Where's Galul Jaja though? He must know something about the Golden City.
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
I swear, if Galul Jaja dies, I'm gonna be very upset.
Jaja.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
He's probably big enough just to crush them. No matter how good their armor is. Oomst. Were you the voice on the other side of the gate? Well, this is not good. This doesn't bode well. Oh, there he is. The bastard. The betrayer.
That you should
Zralja.
still leave.
Zralja?
By the gods. What has happened to you?
Also, Captain Ram is here.
Luxury, isn't it?
He's still alive. I thought he died. I guess he was just captured.
After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuli Yolal and surrender of all its territories.
Oh, just that? That's all?
Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Good luck.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. to teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus lead the world.
Dude.
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve. This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
Not the throne. Aw, the throne was so fucking nice.
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
I do not like where this is going for Galul Jaja.
Papa, wait. I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Has he already had the talk with Wakilamat?
Ozoralja is strong. He has never been father's equal in combat.
He's never been his equal in combat, but he's got a bit of an upgrade, dude. Have you not noticed?
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing. Surely we won't let Galuja get away, right?
Farewell,
Nice.
Ozoralja, my son. And forgive me.
No, you don't hesitate. Oh. Don't keep your back turned. I'm still worried. I'm very concerned. No way, he's got auto life. Fuck.
What? Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one. I shall even the odds.
I feel like we need to destroy his armor. No. This dude is such a fucking cheater.
Papa?
We should kill him now.
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
Don't let him escape. Why are we running over to him? Kill the dude. Undoubtedly, I'd be strong enough to take him down.
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
Tag me in.
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title.
Why am I just standing in over there?
Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then, will you be his worthy successor?
Bruh. Just let me kill him now. I can do it.
Thralcha, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
I can't believe we're letting him walk. He's gonna be a trial fight or final boss. Yeah, but I hate that. I could deal with him right now. You can't die. No, he's still breathing. He's still breathing, guys. He's gonna be okay. He's still breathing. How could this happen? He's still breathing. He's gonna be fine.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
We can save him.
Are you there, oh friend? I'm right here. I'm right here. Look after my children. What? I'm an old fossil like you. We've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
I can't believe we let him walk.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
He's not really gonna pass. No.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Even if his mortal body is gone, he will still
Our
live.
flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Fuck. Well, that Zoral bitch had on his trophy wall. Yeah, I can't believe we let him walk. We could have killed him then. Right there. I could have stopped him. Fine. So I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the land guard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we continue to do all we can. Thank you for the report. Please inform the guard there to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Need to help the people. We'll assist you in whatever way we can. Except apparently killing Zeralja right there and then before... They're sure to be wounded everywhere. We'll split up and help them. Come to Rest Pleasant Quarter. Sure, as I can go there. What's down here? Oh, I'll just jump off. Man, I could have killed that guy. Jesus Christ, my back just like twisted there. Did you see that? Could have cut off his head in one swing, right? Destroy that armor of his so he couldn't revive again. Hey, Nala. Hey, baby. Did you hear me in distress? Nala, come to my rescue. Good girl. I heard something disturbing. The enemy leader, they say you look like Zoralja. That can't be true. Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? Hi, Nala. Hi. Now, there's nothing quite like when your dog stares at you in the eyes, you know. I know, baby. I know. Get someone to look at you like your dog looks at you. Frightened merchant, it's okay. They're gone for now. The pain is better, but I can't stop shaking. Why are those things in the sky still? We had peace under Kululjaja. We were safe, but now... Oh, they don't know about Kululjaja yet. Person is looking at me. Lucky player. You see them, those soldiers? They look like people, but they killed without hesitation. Hi, Lily. You found your way there. It was intentional. husband and son. Oh, fuck. The peace has been shattered. There's someone else around here that needs help. Wonder where they are. You're not in the server to receive such emotes. It was me that recommended you go to Lich initially when you were transferring to NA, was it? Lich is a pretty cool server, must say. We failed to protect the people. Why did so many people die? Where were Wuklamat and Koana? They're not to blame, I understand, but I need to clear my head. Is the world visits not working, Rexy? Shut up. It's not cute. You've aided the people. I found everyone I could. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children. Now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talon March? Afterwards, I'll go to Bayside Bevy. You don't think so? Because most worlds are congested? I don't think you can create a new character. But I thought it said the world visit was still working, but maybe I'm mistaken. World transfer are free to worlds that are not congested, yes. Lich is pretty dead. It's not dead. You can't create characters here because it's marked as congested. But what's it? The devs have been saying like to world visit or even world transfer to places that are less congested. And it would help if you're having issues with queues and stuff. Compared to chaos. There's no evidence of significant damage. The fighting did not spread this far. That's good. All of the history here is intact at least. Although, I mean... Christ, the place is a mess. And there's still people working their shops. Fresh scorch marks on the ground. The shop has appeared to weather the chaos. Dawntrail launch not as bad as Endwalker. Oh yeah, I think this is the best launch they've had ever of any expansion. The servers actually withstood everything pretty well, I think. The port remains unscathed, but the ships loom overhead. I don't even know of any Eorzean ships that could come over and help with this problem. I suppose if we strap the cannon to the Sharlayan spacecraft, we could maybe shoot them from space. That's the only way I can think of dealing with these. Or get some dragons, I guess. We are friends with some dragons. Alize. I've helped all those I could find. As many casualties as there are, it could have been far worse if the Landsguard hadn't fought as bravely as they did. And if Zordalja actually meant to harm the people. It felt like he did mean to harm them. The buildings are hardly damaged. I suspect his aim was to incite fear. How is Lamati? After what happened to her father, I would say she's trying harder to fulfill her duty to her people. Everyone has their limits, though. Someone mentioned seeing her head towards the shore. Perhaps she's gone to the Gleamlands, or Gleamsands. Wah. Man, our favorite restaurant.
Steady now.
Oh man.
I've brought you medicine. A drink.
There you are, Lamati. I was beginning to...
Come on. Come on. Take it. Please.
Lamati. Lamati!
How could I?
There's not much to be done. How could you ever anticipate this?
Look at me, Lamati. You need rest. You and her both. I will tend to this soul.
But my people... I have to help them.
The Landsguard have matters well in hand. Trust in them. If there's another attack, your people will need you to protect them. They'll need you to be sharp. So please rest. Consider it your duty.
I stood before them all. Said that we'd build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
Your
So much
brother
for that
didn't think
promise.
so.
What good is a vow of resolve who cannot save her people?
We'll handle this. We got this.
You'll stick with me.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
Thank you. My head's a little clearer now. I need to concentrate on what I can do rather than what I can't. We've dealt with unfriendly factions before, from Yokhui still longing for conquest, to adherents of blessed siblings, people who are unwilling to listen. Even so, I believed that by learning about one another and engaging in good faith, we could peacefully settle our differences. And we did. My brother is different. There'll be no reasoning with him. He killed our people, our father. He'll stop at nothing to achieve his goal. What's more, he has power. The power to destroy the peace we've worked so hard to preserve. If I'm to protect that peace, then I must fight.
That's what the head of resolve would do.
Zeralja and kill him.
We killing people now? Yeah, let's do it. No one holding me back anymore. We can go and do it. Do them in. Just needed a moment to settle my nerves. Thank you for being there for me. Sitting around complaining isn't very leader-like, is it? So much happens so quickly, I can't make sense of it all. The strange soldiers, those floating ships, the new powers that Aljek commands. Given everything he's done and still intends to do, I know I can't afford to run headlong into battle. I cannot let this terrible pain in my heart lead me astray. Psych yourself up. Let's talk strategy or Kawana. Could you join us in a little while? Oh, and tell Alize it'll be alright. She's probably at the bedside bevy. Demand blood. We're gonna get it. We will have our revenge for everything he's done. This is the problem with being the hero, Rexy. We can't take preventative action against him. We knew he was gonna do this. But, you know, being the hero means, oh, we can't do anything until he does it. As soon as we saw him getting back up, we should have just killed him right there and then. I take it to mean Lemati is better? She needs to be strong for the people of Toral. She doesn't have to do it alone. So if she intends to fight, then we fight together. That said, I wish I knew what we were up against. Well, we're to level 100 now. A shame all this XP we're gonna get now is gonna go to waste. What a shame. Pick up the pieces. It's clearly not a person, but it doesn't look like any automaton or magitech weapon I've ever seen. As far and wide as you've traveled, though, perhaps you've encountered something like this before. You know, I don't know if I have, to be honest. This is quite different than what I've seen before. In the place of eyes, are meant to see a strange sigil on the front of the helm. From a distance, it appears to be simple armor, but its construction is quite intricate. The material which is made is unclear, and there's no visible power source. The general shape of this weapon resembles a gun, but its construction suggests far more advanced than anything you've seen before. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Alize. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. Indeed, while it resembles a person, its features make it uncanny. The lack of a face least of all. And there's no sign of a power source. So it doesn't run on ceruleum or any other conventional fuel. I tried channeling ether into it earlier, but there was no response. So that would rule it out as an arcane entity. It's completely lifeless now, a far cry from an unstoppable enemy as it was in battle. Even the material is a mystery. Rather than metal, it's more akin to stone. Wait, haven't we seen this? We have seen this recently. The palace is made of stone too. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, the palace. It was stone, wasn't it? Yes, it certainly is. But it's not like what is used to craft this machine. The stone is smooth and had a glow like what we saw in the chamber with the gate to the Golden City. And while the soldiers are a different color, the warships are the same black as the stone of the gate itself. There has to be a connection. Let's share our observations with everyone. The sooner we get to the bottom of this mystery, the better. So we're gonna have to attack the Golden City, I'd imagine. Getting chilly out here. Have you seen, by the way, I did get the sword from the 93 dungeon, but look how like ugly it is compared to what I have currently. It's kind of ugly, to be honest. Compared to my current sword, you know? What's my level 100 ability? It'd be better if that green was glowing. Hmm. Tendo. Hmm. Tendo Goken changes to Tendo Goken Midari. Or Tenka Goken changes to Tendo Goken. So it's like an upgrade for my like level 50 abilities, I guess. Everyone's here already.
Thank you for coming, everyone. And thank you for taking charge in the relief effort. We would have fared far worse without you.
Someone had to do it, that's all. Come, let's take stock.
Yeah, we've been down this road before, during the end of days.
In terms of casualties, at least 50 died in the attack. And many times that number are wounded. All available healers are seen to their care. Structural damage at least is limited, so essential business can be conducted without issue. That said, the people are understandably shaken. We must assuage their fears and begin working to restore things to normal as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the most confounding mystery remains our enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And their mechanical soldiers created with technology that surpasses anything I've ever seen.
Yeah, even us. We've never seen nothing like it.
What is their nature? And how did Zoralja manage to bring them under his command? Such things remain unknown.
They emerged from the dome encasing Yasolani. We're quite certain of that much.
Speaking of the dome, we have some theories, I'm told.
Oh?
Indeed. I would like to call upon some helpers to join the discussion. May I invite them here?
We have helpers?
By all means.
Is it Thancred and Oriange?
Permission has been granted. You can come in.
Maybe Estinian? I would hope that they're still about and are concerned about the situation.
Greetings, everyone.
It's our boy. Is he stole it too? Well, now everything's right in the world. Everything's right again.
After that long voyage, I had hoped that we might be afforded a moment's rest, but I gather circumstances are quite dire.
Dang, look at them in HD. Give me a hug, Raha.
I've already dealt with the most pressing matters, and others hold the fort in my absence.
Following the changing of Dawn servants, Gulul Jar Jar spoke about the Golden City to his two successors.
Mm-hmm. I presume.
Thanks to Wuglamat, I was allowed to attend that meeting.
Oh.
What I heard led me to conclude that this was a matter for the students. Thus did I call upon our comrades who possess the requisite expertise.
Oh, it's good they showed up then when they did.
It was actually the Golden City.
While we're eager to help, we have limited familiarity with the situation. Might we trouble you to explain from the beginning?
Quick version, Cryle.
As you know, it was a letter I found tucked away in the Baldessian Annex that brought me to Tural. A letter from the Dawn servant, addressed to my grandfather, sent some 20 years ago.
The request to investigate the City of Gold?
Indeed. The strange thing is, there was mention of neither Tural nor the city in our records.
No mention of Tural at all.
My grandfather's mission, what he did and saw, I volunteered to help in the rite of succession. At the end of which, I was able to hear the tale from Galul Jar Jar. Like us, my grandfather went to the deepest chamber of the Sky Deep Cenote, and like
Cenote?
us,
That's how it's
he
pronounced.
saw the gate to the Golden City.
Is that what you required our help with? This gate?
Well, initially, maybe.
It was. You see, the gate was opened once in the past, and
it led to another reflection.
Oh. No wonder you stole us here. Which one? The one of lightning, I presume.
I can take the story from here.
Which one is that? I forget.
In these affairs, I reckon maybe I'm best equipped to speak on the matter. I was there too, you see. In those ruins, together with Galuf and Galul Jar Jar. And what I saw that day, I'll never forget.
Oh. Thank God we got the echo, right? For someone like me with no imagination to speak of, it's very helpful. That's Galuf, huh?
This black stone is remarkable. I cannot help but wonder if the structures in this part of the ruins were built by a completely different civilization.
It was over 1,000 years ago that the giants mined here. Their records make no mention of glowing stones.
Where the gate?
It harbors high concentrations of ether, and on the surface are what appear to be arcane patterns. They aren't Allegan, or Mahi, or Nemian. If anything, they put me in mind of the calculations of the South Sea Islanders, but even then...
Seven hells!
This dude when he was young.
What did you do?
Nothing.
An earthquake?
Oh, there's the gate.
None of this has ever happened before.
void gate? Nay, this is different.
Oh, you recognize it as similar to a void gate, though. Oh? A baby? That's not Kryl, is it? Surely. You're not insinuating Kryl is from the reflection, huh? Among Us? What?
Baby?
Well, what did you think it was?
Now hold on. Why would you...
That thing is... Where was he keeping that? It's the size of his body.
Now, what's this?
What is this? Who are you?
It's pretty random. I guess Kryl is from the reflection. And those are her parents.
Though it never opened again, Galuf continued to study the gate for years after that, hoping to learn something of value. All he could conclude was that it was built with unknown technology, and that it led to another world, one apart from the Void. We'd assumed the ruins themselves were the Golden City, only to discover that the real prize actually lay beyond the gate, and beyond our reach.
Kryl is an alien all along.
Couldn't make head nor tail of the artifact either. As it had similar properties to the black stone in the ruins, we were convinced it was important, so Galul Jaja took it to the palace for safekeeping.
Hi Cameron, welcome in.
Took the baby with him back to Charlian and raised her as his own.
Then the child was...
Noriko sent you? Oh, hi.
The earring inside the letter to my grandfather. It was apparently found amongst my swaddling clothes.
If this is true, then it means that you hail from another reflection.
So it would seem. I still struggle to take it all in myself.
Oh, we gotta go see Kryle's home?
Grandfather was always quick to seek distractions whenever I broached the subject. But never would I have guessed anything like this. But enough about me. We have more pressing matters.
The forces
I
that
know
assailed Tuliyola. You suspect they are somehow connected to the Golden City?
Thinking back on it, the soldiers look like they could have been made from the same black stone.
And leading them was Zeralja. His involvement also lends weight to the theory.
Everyone turns and looks.
On the day of the succession ceremony, a bandit took me unawares and knocked me out. When I came to, I found my home turned upside down, with a few particular items missing. Namely the keystones I was entrusted with, for my role as Watcher of the Gate.
And you didn't think to mention this?
The bandit. You believe that it was...
I only got a glimpse of him, but I was a blue-scaled Hubigo. I know no other.
And you didn't think to report this?
The artifact stored at the palace was also stolen. The thief struck during the ceremony, and the guard was spread thin.
So our assumption is Zeralja somehow opened that gate to another reflection, where he
I get
applied
YouTube
advanced
views up.
technology and his mechanical army.
It fits. And if he did, then it's also likely that the dome is a product of this unknown reflection.
Sounds like we gotta go to the dome.
Hold on. We've been going on and on about the reflections. But what of my home? What's become of it?
Oh yeah. Poor Aaronville. We don't know, do we? The Scions of the Seventh Dawn unite once again.
Indeed. Where it concerns other realities, I dare say the Scions are best suited to tackle the task.
You can say that again. We've been to the literal edge of existence. Some mysterious giant dome shouldn't scare us.
Right? We've been to other worlds, to the edge of the universe. I think we can handle a silly dome.
As you know, our order has ostensibly disbanded. We'd thank you to be discreet about our unofficial reunion.
Worry not. We'll spare no effort to get to the bottom of this. And with our hero eager to help, you can be confident of the results.
I'm coming with you. If that's where my brother is, then that's where I must go.
Well, someone's gotta stay back and watch the palace, you
I
know?
can't say I understand everything you're discussing, but I know what I have to do. I have to put a stop to Zeralja and restore the people's happiness.
Suffice it to say, I share Lamachi's desire to join you. However, under these circumstances, it would be unwise for both vows to be absent from the city.
Is the handy thing about the two vows being separate?
As such, I shall
They can be in two places at once.
Come what may, I will protect our nation. So go forth, sister, and do what you must.
Thank you.
It may be prudent for us to likewise divide our forces. While one group ventures into the dome, the other keeps guard without.
Who's staying home? Who's coming with me?
There's something I wish to investigate out here, so I will remain.
I vote Graha comes with me. On my team.
I as well. The enemy's warships still loom overhead, and I would see that we are prepared for the worst.
Brah, you have to come.
I wish to go to the dome.
Yeah, we're like going to your homeland
As a
or something.
student, I have an obligation to investigate this potential threat to the world. But I'd be lying if I said I'm not deathly curious about my origins. If there's aught to be learned, then I want to learn it.
In that case, please let me come too.
Well, of course. It's your
I have
homeland.
to see what's become of my home. I may not be a fighter, but I know those lands like the back of my hand. I can guide you.
Hopefully his mom is okay. We were going to go
had an
visit his
offer,
mom right before
we
all
would
this
have asked.
happened.
We're counting on you.
I'm not one for waiting around, so if it's all the same to you, I'll join the Dome crew.
You
The
should accompany
Dome
them,
crew.
Baha. I expect your knowledge and experience will be useful.
Grass coming with. Let's go.
In the meantime, I intend to learn what I can about the gate, and will keep you apprised of my findings. Pray do the same.
Assuming communication is possible from inside the dome, we'll maintain contact and share any developments.
When is Graha
It
gonna
seems
get
our
his
teams are
taco?
assembled. A fine roster, I think.
Looks good to me. We'll find a way to deal with the threat. For the sake of Tural.
It's truly heartening to have you at our side for this. Thank you, everyone. Now, before we set off, there's one thing I need to do. The people are still shaken by the attack, and I'd like to reassure them as best I can.
Do a public announcement. You're gonna go fight for them. How's new story? Do I like it? Yeah, I really like it, Nori. Thank you. And thank you everyone for joining as well. You never played FF14 easy? I like it. It's really fun. It's one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game of all time. That's why I am so excited to be playing the new expansion. It's going really well so far. Happy to be here. Aww. Yeah. It's going well. I've played it's all I've played for like 2 weeks. I mean, how could I not? To be fair. It is a great game. Hang on, I need a drink real quick. There's lots of reading. There's so much reading. My gosh. It was needed. So it was. Makes you want to renew your subscription and play it again. I mean, I can't say I don't recommend it. It's a good game. I guess you know where your money's going when you get a PC. Well, it's also on PlayStation if you want to play it on that. If you have a PlayStation. Graha. It's Graha. I'm so happy he came to the other continent to join us. Give head pats. That's my boy. Now what, Clement? You know what you have to do. Together as one. You need to address your people. Put their hearts at ease before we sont off the battle. Call an assembly at the Windwalk. It's those who are most distressed who truly need to hear your words. If you like, I shall seek out souls and encourage them to attend. I will too. I guess I will also help gather the people for an emergency address. I'll go ahead and have the Lance Guard announce the address. Oh. Am I not? Oh, I guess I'm not normally able to come in here. Yeah. That's true. I miss the nice music for the town. It's all depressing and sad now. It was so vibrant and the music was so good. It's bloody invasion, I swear. Dumbfounded farmer. Let me walk on the crops real quick. If Tuliolal falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes and our farms? Lives and communities and histories all reduced to ash by these villains. I heard Wuklameth is planning to address the people. But what's the point? What can they possibly have to say? They have a plan already. They've lost so much that they plan to carry on. Of course we have a plan. I'd be lie if I'm saying I'm hopeful for the future. But I hope I will go to hear what they intend to do. As you can tell, everyone, I'm really good at reading. I'm like the best reader. Wah. Oh dear. Dang it. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Glul Jaja is slain, and yet Vau Wuklameth and Vau Kuana are still fighting for us. Very well, if they would speak, I will listen. You like how soft, comfy vibes? Aww. Still can't believe we were attacked. For a mercy, my family was spared. I don't know how I would have, or what I would have done if they came to harm. They're going to make an address soon. I'll be there, of course. Well, they do not need to be persuaded. Oh dear. I thought that would be everyone. Cheerful resident. Well, it's not gonna be you, is it? You're cheerful. How are they cheerful after all this? What? I guess I'll talk to them just in case. Don't want to spend ages looking around and then it turns out it's not them. Or it is them. Do I need a snack? Food usually makes you feel better when you're sad. Give some chocolate. Checking in on everyone. The city's seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Okay. This person, obviously didn't lose anyone during the attack. Despairing alpaca hoarder. It's not safe here anymore. I should leave Toral. But where else to go? Please, I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Toral is beyond the enemy's reach. What if the land's across the salt? Even if I ran, I would regret it in the end. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them. Cloud versus Link winner? Well, I never really liked Link, but I think I remember seeing a death battle once where Link won. But I prefer Cloud. Personally. Composed merchant. You're taking stock at the moment, okay? I shan't bother you. Which version of Link was it? Oh, I think it's just all of his abilities ever that he's ever had in the entire history of Link. Your inventory's full again? Mine's getting there, Rexy, I understand. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? Well, then come up to the palace. It'll be safe there. Resting resident. Cleaning up is tiring work. Tuliolal won't succumb to this. Stockpiling citizen, they're probably just fine. Too much, too busy. Wicklamat wants to speak to us? A flustered citizen. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I must finish repairing this cart. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. We're going to strike back at the enemy, so they're resolved in the face of this. Maybe it's too early to be running. That seems to be everyone. Let's get back up to the palace. I just want to say hi. You're at work right now? No problem, Sonic. I think we've gathered everyone we can, Wicklamat. How me? I'm doing good. Thank you very much. Alize had returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts. Alize always trying to one-up me. My apologies for involving you in Tadali affairs. We get involved in everyone's affairs. Don't worry about it. Just helping some dear friends in need, having traveled the lands of Tadal. What's more, Zeralja and his army pose a threat to not only Tadal, but the star as a whole. He has his eyes set upon Eorzea already. We will stand with you to protect what's dear. Thank you. I don't expect you've had much rest. How are you holding up? Thanks to a little encouragement from Ashelia, I'm fine. Yeah. Oh. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for the desire to protect the people. We will restore peace to this nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking out to the people from our hearts. Right. Feel free to go to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. Shame you guys didn't get to meet their father. You got this, Wiklamat?
Lamachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
You gonna walk out there? Yeah.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack.
That sounded like a laugh more than a
He challenged the
cry.
enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won. But wielding an unknown power, his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering. Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zoralsha.
Rumors confirmed.
It's true! I saw him!
We believe he staged the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zoralja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
Yeah, we can't do much about that.
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zoralja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm.
I wonder
We
with
swear
Charlie
to
and
you.
Tech, can we set up a shield or something around the city?
Like our father before us, we will lead
Or some
with
anti-air
resolve
defenses.
and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part.
I can't
for it.
believe Bakul Jajad's had a redemption arc still.
Here, brother.
I cannot believe this dude.
That makes two of us. Or what was that? Two of we?
Two of we?
Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're Tuliolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolal! Me too! Me too!
This fucking
We're
cat.
all together in this.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuli Yolal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you.
Isn't this music from one of the dungeons? Pretty sure it is.
Uncertain days lie ahead. But for now, I ask you to persevere. To go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike.
What's my favorite FF? Maybe this one. I don't know.
Yola will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Listening to them reminded me of my time in the first, while I was Exarch. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in a like manner. And through their deeds, they answered me. The people of Tadal too will rise to the occasion. And you, Solani's shadow. Fuck. Those remaining here, I shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forward as soon as everyone is ready. I will inform Work Lamet. There you are. Oh, there she is. Lamety. We were just going to call you. I am seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope. It was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get moving. We leave from Zaktaral Skygate. You gonna hop into Twitch chat? No probs. Both are Vapla. Everyone here? This is it, my friends. We go strike down Zeraljet and secure peace for Tuliolao. We'll be passing through Shaloni, where there have been reports of enemy movement, so stay sharp. Oh, a bit of a stutter there. Hopefully my PC okay. Dang, they got loads of ships. They emerged from the dome in quick succession, took place looming overhead. A display of force, like in Tuliolao. While they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I would like to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing a few settlements on the way. It's the perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, we know a few locals who can help. Erinville, Alize, and Ashelia will come with me. Meanwhile, the rest of you can inspect the dome. Once everything is finished, let us reconvene at Shalioni Station. sorted to Swatch's base if I remember correctly. Sheriff Chemica should be able to tell us a few things. You have arrived. Welcome to Twitch Easy. Ba-da-ba-dum. Wah. Let's go through their plants, no problem. Ah. Vawaklamat. You're sheriff of the Dustwatch, yes? What's the situation? The enemy hasn't picked a fight with us yet. The ships are giving us a shock, though, when they first appeared. But they've just been floating there, holding position. I've received unsettling reports from elsewhere, though. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin. Apparently mechanical soldiers are in the vicinity. People are in danger then. I worry about the other townships as well. Let's head to the springs. And I'll check out Masoason. I cannot pronounce that one at all. Not even remotely. It's quite the word. Oh, I forgot to attune to Masoason. Dang it. Forgot the golden rule. Always attune the first thing you do when you get to a new place. Gosh. Oh, you can see the dome from here anyway. All clear this way. I pulled a U? I did. We should talk to the locals and see what's going on here. You did that twice yesterday? Damn. You're the one that helped us the other day. The others are still investigating and confirmed that Nito Wake is safe. Oh, that's good. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who are riding on the train are fine, but I don't know what's become of those who disembarked. Oh, you don't know about the people in New Saloni, okay? But the people on the train are fine. Or the train is fine. Oh, here's a soldier. Someone already took care of it. Just got run through with a pole arm. I expect nothing less of the locals here. Ayate. You came. As you can see, we're doing alright. After those ships appeared, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. Estinian. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame, I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all thanks to him though. You heard about the spearman as well. That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Oh. Estinian, hello. You got your armor and everything. Talk about how I saved the town travels fast. Not about Yuzukoa. It wasn't Yuzukoa. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's been happening? So you are the one keeping the people safe. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. But are the rumors true? Galuljaja is slain? I'm afraid so. Zaralja used some dirty trick to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. You're going to help her, I presume? Of course, Estinian. Are you coming with? We've already assembled the party. We're going to go into the dome. With your contingent, you won't lack strength. In which case, I shall remain here to keep an eye on things. I suppose that's also a good option. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, contact Kawana. Kawana? Brother? Wait a second, you're the vow of resolve. I am. And you're Zukoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep an eye on everyone here. This kid's such a nerd. I swear. If those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shiloni, after all. I suppose you are. We leave this place in your capable hands. Yeah, back patrolling you go. Keep him safe, would you, Estinian? Don't let him get up to any trouble. Just do what comes naturally. I will, Estinian. Right then, let's head to the station. Ba-da-boom. Ba-da-da-da-da-boom. Fucking cacti around here, trying to attack me. Big stretch. Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties here. The Hatsado are safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. So how do we get inside? Zaralja and his army emerged from within. There must be a way. It so happens we have an inkling where one is. Through the train tunnel, maybe? These are the engineers from Zaktoral Railing. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. That's when we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. You're telling us part of it is inside and part of it is outside? That would seem to be the case. We only observed it from afar. The soldiers were coming and going from that. I would say it serves as a passage between the outside world and whatever inside. It's heavily defended, though. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yusilani? Wuklamat's nursemaid was among them. Oh, Wicklamat didn't know that? I'm afraid not. Only the passengers who headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in New Zealand. Then that big tremor struck not long after we left the station. I hit the emergency brake and looked back. All I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we're to reach it undetected. Who cares if we're detected? Let's just yeah. I'm with Wicklamat on this one. Lamatishi knows my style. Just barge in. Ask questions later. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zaralja wants me to prove that I'm my father's worthy successor. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolao. By charging in head-on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, he keeps his eyes on me. Easy, thank you so much for the tier 1. I really appreciate that. Mwah. Thank you so much. I mean, your plan will be no good if he cuts you down before reaching the base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through their defenses. We have a train. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all kinds of fuel she can carry, and send her hurtling towards it, and it will explode on impact. No sweat, I'm entertaining. Aw, thank you. I really appreciate. Oh. We're just saying how you relieved the trains in one piece, now you want to turn it into a bomb? The train's not important. Our dream to have the railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there won't be any railroad, let alone a train to run on them. It's a sacrifice we have to make. The zoom. What is that zoom? These good folks are willing to put their lives on the line and get inside that dome to put a stop to all this. It's the least we can do to help them. But Chief... Listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we always get back up again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. Well, what if it's really, really hard? There's no getting back if we're dead. I swear. Get this Debbie Downer out of here. No one's dying on this train. I'll do it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip. And we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You alright with that? We can do that. There's no change in her mind. Just promise you'll be careful out there, honey. Honey? I did not realize they were together. We'll keep your wife safe. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. Oh, thank you for that, fat dog. With good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Well, at least it will go down as a legendary train that saved Tadal. But first, we've got work to do to make her look the part. So I have to go gathering supplies again. I don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need to say the word. We'll keep that in mind. If any of you are willing and able to lend a hand, there's always work to do at the storehouse. It seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolal and inform Koana of the situation. I shall return as well. I have a new investigation to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If I can identify a connection, I might learn of something. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. I wonder if the gate to the Golden City will help a lot with Yashtola's research. Because she's trying to research gates to other reflections. She wants to create a gate that goes to the first after all. So if she can replicate the gate to the Golden City, she can go back to the first. Having just met them, I can see how important that train is to them. Can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. What are you thinking about, Graha? He's thinking about something. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zodalja won't strike Tuliolal in retaliation? I had considered it. But when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolal, and it will give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him, so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolal in danger by not taking the fight to him. So if we indulge him, at least Tuliolal has shored up its defenses. We'll charge right in front and keep his eye on us. During that time, Koana can find a way to fortify Tuliolal. Get some kind of anti-air defenses, a nice shield from Charlian, you know, it'd be great. I expect there'll be no small amount of enemy resistance, but we'll do what we can to assist. Time is of the essence. I sense a dungeon coming soon, Rexy. Looks like work is underway. What can we do to help? The two of you have met your fair share of craftsmen. Would you happen to know a few who can come and help? What kind of craftsmen? Keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. According to Eyewitness, they use lightning-based weapons, so use grounding rods. Would you know a carpenter? I could ask the guy with a fetish for formalities. What? Excuse? Who wrote this line? You mean Wakavoo? While he has his quirk, there's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter for Okehanu, eh? If they'd be willing. We need more than just a carpenter. Someone who can move heavy equipment? Zermerwer, yeah. Zermerwer would be perfect. You're friends with the Yakyoi? Of course we are. Someone to outfit the train with powerful weaponry of its own. We'll need countermeasures. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy at any firearms. Any idea what ranged weapons we can use? Does Koana have a lot of guns? I don't think he does. We do know the people of the forest have ballistas, though. Ballistas, they'd be pretty powerful, but it seems too long to reload between shots. Perhaps I can be of assistance. Oh, hi, Graha. The ceruleum employed etheric cannons for its defense. I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. The crystarium had etheric cannons. Well, I did not conceive of them. I know of their design. I should be able to build them here. Something Fonjantine can help with. The barrel can be fashioned from any metal so long as they're highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon, we require fire aspected crystals. Fire crystals. Might be as miners over the spring can help with that. Then I shall leave the crystal and smiths in everyone's hands. Dude knows how to make cannons? Where has he been keeping this information? Could you deal with the materials? Plans all coming together. I'm gonna go back and list some more help from our friends back in Yoctoral. Shenza. Oh, there's a ether current. I've kind of been slacking with ether currents in this region. What else do we need? I need all of this. Etheric cannons. Interesting. I have an idea where I can get the conductive metal, so I'll take care of that. Go speak to a miner if you want the crystals. You're friends with Ayata, aren't you? One of the best miners around. Oh, okay. That's handy, I already know a miner. I should really head over and get that aetherite attuned, huh? I'll do it later. Wah. What brings you around these parts? I need some crystal. You got some crystal? I've heard about them before. What's that about? A hot commodity. Now I remember. The Cerilla Anlus. You can get them south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals in their gut. If you want the purest crystals, you'll have to go after the oldest and toughest Anelas. So we going out hunting? There's quite a lot of fiery wildlife in these parts. Still, not often you see the bigger dominating sort. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind to draw out their leader. Classic. That's the spirit. While we're on the hunt, I'll keep an watch nearby. Oops. Oh, my new ability. Let's see how it looks. Dang, that was cool. I love that new animation. Well, I got the crystals. They're fired for the train, huh? It's gonna go into the dome. Although he'd grumble if he knew I was asked, please take care of Ellen and Sheepa. I'll best be on my way. Ah. Dang this fence. Alright, we got the crystals. I'll be ready when they arrive. I'm idle for a moment, all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Baronville. We'll be on our way soon. It'll be good to see your mother after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time with my papa. She'll talk your ears off once she starts. There's no stopping her. Wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. I do hope his mom is okay. Look at all these people working together. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Since the attack on Tuliolal, we've all been wondering where we could help. So when I heard about an upcoming operation from Vaucoana, I leapt at my chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can have a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with the efforts here, High Luminary Gurfuller does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. Power of friendship, let's go. Let's get to it. Suddenly Disney movie. Look at all them cuties. Even the moblins are crafting. Beepy. All right, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave the finishing mounting the armor and cannons to yourselves a hard-earned rest. No thanks now, or no need for thanks now. Whatever you need to do, or whenever you need help, just holler. We all must do our part when our nation is imperiled. We love Taral. We love you, Val Waklamet. Aww. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. Thanks for your help again. We wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go up and rest. Won't be long before the train's ready. All aboard. From here on out, we won't stop work until the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
Makes sense.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith.
You want us
in
to sign
and
a
your
waiver
craft.
or anything?
I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Oh. Not. Love when everyone just silently nods in this game.
Finished at last!
It's the most jerry-rigged looking train I've ever seen in my life.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
Compared to the technology we're going up against, it looks very primitive.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it could handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modelled upon
What a
those
lovely
used
little
at
stool.
Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's the toughest locomotive I've ever seen.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
They watching us.
You won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
Yeah, the airships look a little bit more advanced than our train. But, you know, it's okay.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board. It should last long enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Well, the tunnel's really not far.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
Nod. Fist. Nod.
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
I won't let you down.
Nod.
Vanish.
Ugh, I love Graha so much. Oh, suddenly the tunnel looks a lot further away, huh? Oh wait, this is the other side. Dang, we just going straight in.
Should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert.
You didn't tell me there was a dungeon or anything. I was expecting a dungeon.
Here we go.
It's all in a cutscene? Yeah, you throw that paint at them.
No, you don't.
Dude, you have a motorcycle gun. Why are you using your regular gun? Oh, I guess the lightning from the other things can't get through.
Oh dear.
Problem with making things out of wood. Oh, Jesus. No dying on this train.
Erenville, I need you to take over for me.
Well, that's precarious. What does she plan to do? She's blocking the bullets with her axe?
End of the line, everyone!
And all of our legs are broken.
Oh, that was too close. Still alive, Erenville?
Mostly.
Anyone need their legs healed?
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
Dungeon time? God. Vanguard is now accessible. I wasn't expecting it to just jump straight in here. Hang on, let me just check the time. It's 6 o'clock is when I would normally end. Then a trial after, you're calling it? No. I wouldn't say there'd be a trial now. When was Thingy. Yeah, Mother Crystal was until like level 89. We're still in like level 97, so I wouldn't say there's a trial yet. Well, I have two options. I can go make food now before dungeon, or do dungeon now and start the second stream a little later. I'm kind of thinking do dungeon now, and then I can start the other dungeon a little later. Go make food? Do you think make food now? Before I go in? Maybe you're right. Don't want to be too hungry. Just set up camp outside of the enemy stronghold seems reasonable. And start dungeon right away, more refreshed. That makes sense. I mean, this dome is big up close, huh? Alright, Thiru. I guess I'll go get food then. I don't even know what I'm having for dinner tonight, to be honest. Because normally I have like baguette or something on a Saturday, but I don't think I have any. So I gotta go see what I can get for food. You're having McDonald's because your sister's paying? Nice. I wish I could have McDonald's. I want some. Right though. Well, let me raid into someone then for now, and then I'll continue in a couple hours. After food. Nobody's ever alive at this hour, huh? Why is nobody ever alive at this hour? Shaking my head. I can raid into Kuro, I guess. They're doing a reverse subathon or something. Let's go say hi to them. Start raid though. Off we go. We're off to see the VTuber. Alright, I will see you guys then in a couple hours. I will topple this fortress. And hopefully, we'll get to kill Galuljaja. Not Galuljaja, Zoralja. That's his name, isn't it? Zoralja. Yeah. We'll get revenge for Galul. See you guys in a bit though. Bye.